This is Best Laid Plans on Normal and Hard. And we just start
This
off the quest by
adventure,
talking to
like
Victor.
so many others, begins in a tavern. You're supposed to be a disgruntled Fort employee here. He'll give you an off-the-record tour of the nearby warehouse.
And then we just head outside, and I usually just wait right by the
Victor
entrance.
asked you to wait for him outside. Looks like getting inside his warehouse won't be a problem. Victor leans over and whispers, "I don't want to lose my job. If you'll just
And once
follow me,
he's
I'll cough when it's time for us to
once
part
he's out here,
ways.
this will activate, and
What
that's
you do
when you'll
after
know
that
you'll be able to go through.
is none of my business." He sounds quite nervous. Victor coughs and nods at a flimsy-looking grate. Then he hurries away, disappearing into the night. That must be your way inside. Time for you to investigate the warehouse. Someone is burning the midnight oil behind this door, but the sturdy door is fitted with an even sturdier lock. You'll have to find another way in. According to this ledger, all of the blueprints have been moved to the office upstairs for shredding. You need to get in there. Hear a scream of pain from up above. A scream cut short with steel. You hear a gruff voice howling. "The roof! The roof!" A more measured voice responds. "What of it?" excited Noel bounces around.
The roof is on fire!
An otherworldly air of confidence surrounds the handsome being, who appears to be their leader. Let's pick up the pace, shall we? We still have to destroy the lab downstairs. Portal, please. Why not just take the stairs? Asked the tiefling. Because Victor told us not to be seen. Now then, portal! Lagging behind, the gnoll notices you on the way out. It turns and howls,
Burn, Father Hugger! Burn!
You hear a familiar voice somewhere nearby. It's Victor, acting surprised.
What the Dear Orient, we have a security breach! Quickly! Find them! You can't touch me! This is one of Vaughn's prototypes! It will make me completely invincible!
Victor presses a button. The sphere of force closes in around him.
Oh, you think you're clever, but you're nowhere near as clever as Vaughn. His resources are virtually limitless. I press this button, and you're going to just like that. Wait, now how do I get out? I'm stuck here?
Victor clearly didn't think this through.
I have it. I'll just teleport away.
It seems that the national place is going nowhere.
Work, damn you! Work!
Victor mashes the button on the
Now we can just head back this way. The way we came. And that lever that we pulled opens this area here. And this part can be pretty tough on higher difficulties as well.
Your golems will have to finish this. Time to move, people.
And you don't have to worry about protecting these. There's one up by Victor. So that golem that was running away from us, it was going here. I guess it didn't make it to destroy this. So I don't worry about that optional. You only have to get one, and there's one that you can always get by Victor up there. So you can see they're going to destroy the prototypes. and that one got destroyed.
Continues. Oh, is that a fire? Nobody goes in or out until we find them. Don't just stare there gawking. Move!
And then we can get back upstairs this way.
Of a dimensional anchor.
And so on higher difficulties, it can kind of be a challenge to get here because of all the fighting and basically use that shrine.
Victor directs more guards your way.
They went downstairs into the secret lab. After them!
A hissing, chilling chant comes from somewhere below. As this chant continues, forge wraiths coalesce in the air around Victor. Panic screams and pounding feet indicate rapid losses. Victor yells,
Get back here, you coward!
So and these guys do a lot of fire damage, so you want fire resist, fire absorb, whatever you can. But it's not enough to protect you. You'll have to just avoid their big damage. There they come. And those are undead.
I'm coming out.
And then
we can make a deal.
you could fight them, but you could just deal and let them go, and you get the chest.
the magical barrier.
And if you didn't already get a
around him
prototype,
fades
you can get one here. There's always one right there. Alright, I'm going to go back out and come back in on hard. I think that's it, pretty much. Is that what I have? 6/5 deadly, except this is level 16 and mine's 13. That's interesting. So it's like an item just a higher level with the exact same one I have. Alright, I'll just take this and then go back in on hard. Oop, and my hireling is actually out, so I'm going to go back out, pause it, while I go get a hireling. And fortunately there's that one right here in Sharn, so it's not too far away. Alright, let me go back in and reset. And then just pause it while I go get a hireling. Alright, going back in on hard.
This adventure, like so many others, begins in a tavern. You're supposed to meet a disgruntled Vault employee here. He'll give you an off-the-record tour of the nearby warehouse. Victor asked you to wait for him outside. Looks like getting inside his warehouse won't be a problem. Victor leans over and whispers,
I don't want to lose my job. If you'll just follow me, I'll cough when it's time for us to part ways. What you do after that is none of my business.
He sounds quite nervous. Victor coughs and nods at a flimsy-looking grate. Then he hurries away, disappearing into the night. That must be your way inside. Time for you to investigate the warehouse.
I'm just going to start up at the top for the ledger. Usually what I do, it's just easier to spot for me.
Someone is burning the midnight oil behind this door, but the sturdy door is fitted with an even sturdier lock. You'll have to find another way in.
And so sometimes the ledger can kind of be buried with boxes, but usually you'll see like a little glowing thing if it is. There it is. So you can see, if you look on those crates, you could kind of see a glowing thing. That means that's where the ledger is at. Fortunately, that's also what we need to stand on to get up here, but that's all right.
According to this ledger,
We've got our
all of the
Boots of the
blueprints
Mire
have been moved to the
and
office
Jump Potion.
upstairs for shredding. You need to get in there.
All right, switch back to this, my regular boots.
You hear a scream of pain from up above. A scream cut short with steel. You hear a gruff voice howling. The roof! The roof! A more measured voice responds.
All right,
What
so
of it?
now it's the triangle for purple. This one here, and orange
The excited
is,
no bounces around. The roof is on fire!
looks like blue diamond
An
again.
otherworldly air of confidence surrounds the handsome being, who appears to be their leader. Let's pick up the pace, shall we? We still have to destroy the lab downstairs. Portal, please. Why not just take the stairs? Asked the tiefling. Because Victor told us not to be seen. Now then, portal! Lagging behind, the gnome notices you on the way out.
And there it is.
Turns and howls.
And this is what opens up that other side where the purple, we saw the purple one.
Voice somewhere nearby. Victor.
What's all this? Dear Orient, we have a security breach! Quickly! Find them!
And so this is pretty brutal damage on Reaper and Elite, especially with a champion. All right, we have to approach him sometimes to get the next wave
This is one of
to
Vault's
come.
prototypes. Make me completely invincible.
Victor presses a button. A sphere of force closes in.
clever as Vault, his resources are virtually limitless. I press this button, and more guards show up, just like that. Wait, now how do I get out? I'm stuck here.
Victor Zero.
Have it. I'll just teleport away.
Tries to do just that. It seems Victor forgot about the dimensional barrier he put in place.
Work, damn you! Work!
Victor mashes the button on the magical device in frustration. Nothing happens.
And now we just came in the way we came. And go back where we saw the purple symbol. Yep, and those are undead, and they're evil, so our Holy Retribution works, and they do a lot of fire damage, so it's kind of a good idea to use it on when you can. So these golems immediately try to destroy the prototypes, and it doesn't really matter if they do, because we could just get them a prototype from next to where Victor is. So you can even see on hard, my Harley's taking a pretty good amount of damage. Having a whoop, and then there we got both of those forge raids with a single Holy Retribution. Might as well click on this prototype to get that objective met. One is mandatory, and at high difficulties, a lot of times they'll destroy all of them except for that one that's by Victor. So I don't really worry about it too much. So we have to clear all these rooms to meet the stop rampaging golems objective. Yeah, the forge raids are lethal, but squishy but lethal. So you want to kill them as quick as you can, especially in high difficulties. You can't, no matter what your fire resistance and absorb is, there's pretty much no way to take their damage. It's really high.
Oh, is that a fire? Nobody goes in or out until we find them. Don't just stare there, gawky. Move!
Really on this Victor directs more guards your way.
They went downstairs into a secret lab after that.
A hissing, killing chant comes from somewhere below. As this chant continues, forge rays coalesce in the air around Victor.
Panic screams and pounding feet indicate rapid rescue. Get back here, you cowards! This is not Sabotaging cells!
Sometimes you have to kind of step on here to activate the forge wraiths. And then I usually just let him go.
Victor presses the button on his Vaunt prototype. The magical barrier.
And let's see, Sunstone Gauntlets, Devotion 94, Healing Lore 14, Wizardry 154, and Insightful Physical Sheltering 9. That's a nice item. All right, let me. Oh, inventory slot's full. All right, well let me delete something so I can take that. And I'll have to delete something so I can take my inner ward. Okay, light resistance 27. That might be better than the other light resistance. And here's Insightful Light Resistance 14. Unfortunately, they're on the same slot. But I'm going to grab this because I think that's better than the one I have. And let me just double check this one. Nope. So when I'm looking for, Insightful Light Resistance, maybe on a ring or something. So I'm going to grab this. And that is the best laid plans on normal and hard.